Hi everybody, this is Boog S Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Dark Knight Trilogy Joker figure. So before we take a look at the Joker, let's go ahead and take a look at all of the accessories that he comes with. So first up, you get this standard DC Multiverse base, and Joker is a little tricky to stand, so he definitely benefits from having this base. Up next, he comes with the hands and head of the Bane Build-A-Figure. As you can see, the Build-A-Figure is now finished. Up next, he comes with an alternate stand that you can peg him into that's made up of the stacks of cash. And this looks really good. The sculpt to all of them looks really nice. And it has a little bit of light green dry brushing to it that makes it look really good. I do wish it would have had the numbers for the bills on there, but that's a minor gripe because this looks really good. And this is really how he stands the best, is with that. He also looks really cool on that too. Up next, you get his data file with a really cool picture there. This is honestly the picture I think of when I think of the Heath Ledger Joker, is this picture right here. And if you want to read that, go ahead and pause that now. He doesn't come with any weapons, but if you have the first McFarlane's munitions pack, you can give him the missile launcher. I think that looks very awesome. And if you have the My Bloody Valentine the Miner figure from NECA, his knife fits really well in Joker's hand. This is probably what I'll leave him displayed with. I really wish he would have at least came with a knife. But yeah, if you have that figure, this looks great on the Joker. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Joker's head sculpt. So taking a look at this head sculpt, McFarlane Toys did an amazing job on this. This head sculpt looks just like Heath Ledger's Joker. The paint on this is very, very nice. They painted the skin tone on there on the wrinkles on his forehead where it was showing through just like in the movie. You can see a little bit of his skin tone showing through the makeup there on the sides of his face. That just looks very, very awesome. I think the likeness is spot on. If I do have one complaint, it's that the edges of the makeup around the eyes is a little too perfect. I think it needed just a little bit of some smudging done to it. But other than that, this head sculpt looks really good. The makeup there and the scars looks really good. Even his hair is sculpted very nicely. He has a nice light green paint over top of it. It's very subtle, but on the back you can see that just a little bit. But yeah, McFarlane Toys did an awesome job on this head sculpt. It looks just like Heath Ledger. His suit is sculpted very nicely. Some really nice wrinkles. His jacket has some really awesome texturing to it. I always love the little textures that McFarlane Toys puts onto their figures. My one complaint with this figure is this is supposed to be a chain. This kind of looks more like Wonder Woman's lasso of truth, honestly. And I think it's a little too long. I have some gold chain that I'm going to put on this, because I think the real chain will look a lot better than this. Yeah, it just doesn't look like chain to me, but that's honestly a minor complaint. The pants are sculpted very nicely. Those lines are sculpted very well, even on top of all of the wrinkles and everything. If I remember right, wasn't the inside of this jacket like a brownish color? I might be remembering that wrong, but I feel like the inside of this might have been a different color in the movie. Another weird thing is that his knees are a different color than his pants. They're a darker plastic. It's almost like they used a different type of plastic for the knees here. So yeah, that is kind of odd. I don't know why they couldn't just use this kind of plastic. And then there are his shoes. They don't have a whole lot of sculpt detail to them other than the laces, but still looks very nice. Overall, this is just a very, very nice looking figure. McFarlane Toys did an awesome job on this. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can only look up just a little bit. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. He has shoulders that can move all the way out. He has a very nice butterfly joint, swiveled bicep, double-jointed elbows that can bend all the way in, ball-jointed wrists that can move up and down very slightly, and they can spin around all the way. He does have a ball joint right here that can move back that far, and you can't force it forward. If you force it forward, he will pop in half. I accidentally popped him in half, and his top half flew halfway across my room. So yeah, definitely be careful of that. If you force it forward too much, it is just going to pop off. It does move side to side. He has hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back all the way. He has a slight thigh swivel. He has double-jointed knees. Ball-jointed ankles that can move down all the way, up very slightly. The side-to-side movement is very crunchy and it barely moves on mine. And he has toes that can move up all the way. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, Here he is next to the Arkham Asylum Joker figure. Here he is next to the comic Joker figure. I really need to get a good comic Joker because I'm not super fond of this version. And finally, there he is next to movie Batman. So overall, I would highly, highly recommend picking this up because this is easily the best figure in this wave. He's definitely the hardest to get, and that's probably because of how awesome he is. Definitely don't sleep on this figure. This is amazing, and McFarlane Toys did an awesome job on this. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.